Hi, everybody. So today we are going to be talking about the key to powerful manifestation or the key to 24-hour or less manifestation. Yes, that is what I'm serving you today on a delicious platter. Also, I just want to name if you see me looking around and all of these things, it's because I'm live on the Facebooks and the Instagrams, and I have all sorts of things happening right here. Um, so, yes, I wanted to take this moment to share with you the key to 24-hour manifestation and 24-hour or less manifestation. Okay. And hi, everyone. It is me, Pamela, aka the awakened Aphrodite, the queen of love, money, and magic, here to help you explode your bank account and your love life so that you can live the life of abundance and connection and pleasure and all the juicy things that we all know that you want. Okay. We all know that you want. And if you're here, say hi. Oh, hey, Jody. How are you? Hi, everybody. So I manifested some crazy shit this week. I mean, whew, and the thing that I just want to share with you is the last couple of weeks have been a little bit rough. A little bit rough, I've had some things. I've had some things that I've been like, oh man, okay. Okay, I see you. I see you, world. And like, welcome to life, right? That is life. Everybody has these moments, everybody has these things that we have to navigate. Nothing's like always, amazing all the time. Welcome to the world, right? It is what it is. And so I really, because of this, doubled down, right? Like, what else can you do in these more difficult moments? I don't know about you, but when I'm faced with these difficult moments, everything inside of me wants to run and wants to hide and wants to crawl under my covers and maybe cry and be like, oh, what am I gonna do? Those are my go-to things whenever I'm faced with, difficult, challenging sorts of situations, right? Everything inside of me is like, run, hide, escape, everything, right? Obviously, that's not a strategy that works very well, as I'm sure you could imagine. And instead, what you want to do in these moments is you actually want to double down. When things get rough, and also like when things don't get rough, and when there's something that you want and you really want it and you're really committed to having it, you've got to double down, triple down, 100 times down your manifestation. I'm going to give you the exact things, right? The exact things that I want you to use. I'm going to give you all the tips in this. Okay. Also, before I continue, I have a very special surprise for you that I'm creating for you. Um, and I can't talk about it right now because I'm still putting it together. I can't tell you until it's done, but please get on my mailing list, which is in my bio, or maybe I'll link it below, so that you will be the first to know when this new thing gets released. It's super awesome. It's a big surprise. It's going to be fucking awesome. So what you want to do is, instead of running, instead of hiding, instead of being like, oh, obviously I can never have the things that I want. Oh, obviously I can never have the clients that I want. This client didn't want to work with me, let's say, or whatever it is. Like let's say you had this sales call with a client and you're like, oh, this person's going to say yes. They're going to say yes, but then they don't, right? Let's say you're like in a relationship and you thought something was going to happen and then, it doesn't. It doesn't really matter what the thing is. You thought you were going to get an apartment and then it didn't end up happening, right? Let me just fix my phone. You need to come back to the energy of what you want. And the problem the number one problem, the number one reason why, your manifestation isn't working is because you're too attached. You're too attached to it in the way that is not expansive. And I can get into this in another video if you want. If you want me to do that, get into comment below and say, please talk about like what's hindering my manifestation. I'll make another video, but I just want to stay laser focused. When you want something, you need to double the fuck down. Not only that, but my coach, Nika Carly, she's amazing. I love her so deeply, like the queen, the OG of magic, of all things fucking magic and creation, and just the primal, the wild, epic creation, right? She says, this is why we practice. One of the things that she talks about so much, and when I started working with her, she would say over and over again, and I was like kicking and screaming and like, oh my God, I don't want to do this, right? She was always saying, no, you don't, like, you basically have to get ready to run the race every single day. Like, this is why we practice. You're not practicing. Hey, Queen Deidre, I love you so much. So, sorry, oh my gosh, my assistant is sending me all this dope stuff right now. I'm just like, whoa, my mind's exploding. Yes. So, this is why we practice. This is why we practice. This is why we practice. Like, you're getting ready to get ready. Like, you are not doing this thing where, okay, it's game time, and now is the first time you're lacing up your shoes. Like, professional athletes don't do this. I want you to be a professional fucking athlete about your love life, about your business, about your body, your health, your wealth, your family, your friends, whatever it is. Like, I am here. The reason why people hire me is because they are fucking serious. They are professional athletes in terms of creating what they want, right? People that just kind of want things, they don't hire me. Okay. It's the people that are like, no, I want to be a professional athlete up in this MF, right? Those are the people who hire me. And you can do this as well. You can create this as well. The thing is, and the biggest problem is, people are like, oh, this thing happened. Now I'm going to manifest and I'm going to journal and I'm going to create this stuff. But it's like, it's too fucking late. Well, it's better than nothing. Okay. I take that back. It's better than nothing. But where were you 2 months ago? Where were you when the rest of the team was practicing, right? Like, everybody else was doing their laps and you were doing other things. You were doing other things, right? You were doing other things. Okay, I'm just being funny. I'm being funny. Like, no shame, no blame, seriously. This is just an awareness piece. Really, 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 really. This is simply an awareness piece. This is why we practice. I rarely, sometimes I do wake up and I'm like, oh, I'm craving my journaling. I'm craving my mindset. I'm craving all of these things, right? Yeah, it does happen. But more times than I can count, I don't want to do a damn thing. More times than I can count, I barely want to get out of bed sometimes. More times than I can count, I just don't feel like journaling. I'd rather be rolling around in the sand and swimming and all of these things, right? But I push myself and I make myself, and it's a non-negotiable in my life. It is a non-negotiable, not because I want to in the moment. I never want to. I never want to. Basically, never want to. But it's a non-negotiable that I have with myself, right? It is a commitment that I have made to myself. So also, this is a quality of success. If you can't commit to shit, you cannot be successful. Like, I can make a video on that as well. If you want me to talk about that, comment below. Comment below. Just comment the thing and I'll come back. Maybe I'll have my assistant look. and I can make videos on whatever comes up. Always just tell me and I can make this stuff. But it's like, you need to do it every single day. You're getting ready to get ready. You're getting ready to get ready. So I just had a week of epic manifestation. Like, I'm talking otherworldly, other level manifestation, that things that are so beyond like any sort of logical comprehension. I mean, I don't even know where to begin. And you're going to have to forgive me. I can't go into details on some of these things because some of them are announcements and surprises and just all of these things, right? But I just want to come here in the raw transmission of being in this place and share with you that I manifested this thing in an hour. An hour, this crazy, this big, this wild, revolutionary thing. Oh, that I so wish I could talk about, but I just can't yet. I can't yet. In an hour. A thing that before I had tried to manifest, I had journaled about, maybe here and there. And then I got a little bit more consistency. And then, I saw some evidence that it was working and all this stuff. But I got to this place where I was so laser focused this past week, I tripled down on my mindset. I mean, like, what did I do all day? Mindset mostly. Like, embodiment in mindset has been my past week. I mean, oh my gosh, to another level, right? To another level. Like, I basically made it my life. I mean, I barely did other things, okay? And I'm not saying that you have to do this, right? You don't. But I'm saying, I was going through some shit. So I was like, what else am I going to do? Right? What else am I going to do? What options do I have? Well, I better be with this, not run from this. Be with this, and transform my emotions and take this time in this space to do this. What else am I going to do? Right? So when you practice, this is the next part. Why did I manifest this thing in an hour? In an hour. In an hour. Okay? I was laying on the beach. I got into pleasure, did all the pleasure things, literally started journaling. And well, I started a little bit the night before as well. And then I get this notification in an hour, this thing that a month ago you'd be like, nah, can't have that, baby. Can't have that thing though. Like, you can have other things, but you can't have that thing, right? Got a notification in an hour from the moment I, stroked the page with my pen, blessed the page with my pen. An hour. A thing that I had been trying to do on and off, not so committedly, if I'm being really honest, for a good amount of time, like a few months. But it was my energy. I was like, no, this is the thing. This is the thing. And the reason I got it in an hour is because I have been journaling consistently for about a year. Okay, I've been journaling for a very long time. I've journaled sporadically for, basically my whole life to some degree or another. But I use a very specific method now of journaling, a very specific method right now. And it's because of the consistency. Because I have been practicing. When I actually got onto the field, I love you too, Queen, thank you. When I actually got onto the field, I hit that ball. It went in the net instantly. because I'd been showing up on the days I was tired, dribbling and like half awake, dribbling and dribbling, missing the net, getting it close to the net, all of these things, right? And sorry, I was just checking something on my Facebook. Because of this, it happened so quickly because I've been practicing every single day. People don't believe this. People do not believe this. People have regular people who are not in this sort of world and knowing and understanding have no idea. They have no idea how powerful their fucking mind is. Don't worry about it, okay? It's not your job to convince people. You're here. If you're here, it's for a fucking reason. Like, I'm getting like chills right now. If you're here, it's for a reason. If you're here, it's to fucking hear this. If you're here, this is for you. Don't worry about other people and where they're at and all these things, okay? All you can do is walk in what you desire. And if they follow you, great. Thank you for coming. Oh, you're here? Oh, wonderful. Did you bring any snacks? Did you bring water? Right? Otherwise, you keep fucking walking. And don't you let these people on the outside that don't have the things that they want dictate the directions that you take and what you desire and what you claim and what you ask for. Now, I know I'm like now going off on a whole other thing, as I do, hashtag Sagittarius problems, right? But you've got to maintain your focus, especially when you do not want to, especially when every single fucking thing is like, nah, not you, not today. You can't have this thing. It's not possible, whatever. That is especially when covered in dirt, fucking bleeding, sweating, crying, snotting down your face, like, right? That is when you need to double down, triple down, 100 times down. When everyone's like, you can't do this, you need to triple the fuck down. Not to show them. I mean, if that's your thing, tap into whatever works, right? For you. You've got to believe. You've got to believe. You've got to believe. You've got to believe. The world is literally set up to make you not believe in your own magic, in your own ability to create. We are fed these lies all of the time. This is why we practice. Get ready to get ready. To get ready to get ready. Journal every single day. And I'm going to tell you what to journal for this, okay? Journal every single day. Even if it's for 5 minutes. And you know what? If you miss a day, fine, but get back to it. Get in your body every single day. Move it through your body. So if you have any questions, ask me. I'm going to now give you the journaling prompts. Okay, so the first thing that I want you to write is, what is the thing that you want that you just don't believe that you can have? Like, you just don't believe that you can have. You're like, no, not this thing. anything but this thing, or like I can maybe almost have it, but not the whole thing. What is that thing? Journal it. Don't worry about how you feel. Just journal it. Number one. Number two, also bonus points if you're the person that writes this for the people below. You get extra blessings if you do that. Number two, what terrifies you about having this thing? What terrifies you about having this thing? What is like the scariest part of this? Right? What is the scariest part of this? Like for real. Number three is, what reality do you need to step into in order for this to instantly shift and come in? What reality do you need to step into for this to instantly shift and come in? Okay, and comment below. I want to hear, like let's open this portal. Let's begin to awaken those around us. I see some comments here, so I just want to see if I don't know if I can open these or what's happening. Let me see. I might have to move my phone here, but oh, okay, cool. Someone's just, what terrifies you about Claire's commenting? Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Jody. Oh, I love you so much. Okay, cool. So people are commenting. This is really good. Okay. So just quick recap. Okay, quick recap. This is why we practice. If something happens and then you're suddenly like trying to manifest, listen, better than nothing. I'm celebrating you. Please celebrate you for doing this. And you're not going to see like it when you are doing it every single day, especially about a specific thing, right? Think about it. You're working a specific muscle, right? You're working a specific muscle. Obviously, if you're working your biceps every single day, well, when the day comes when you have to lift something that's 100 pounds, of course you're going to be able to lift the thing that's 100 pounds. Hey, Queen Megan, of course you're going to be able to lift the thing that's 100 pounds because you've been working your bicep every day. Now, let's say bicep is relationship, okay? Well, you've been working that every day. So of course you're going to be able to have this, okay? Megan says, "Suns out, guns out." Yeah, I love this. Let's say money is your glutes. Okay. Megan is like one of my awesome clients and friends, and she's getting my glutes in tip-top shape. P.S. Check her out. She's dope. Let's say your glutes, okay, is money. Is that what I said? Biceps? Yeah. Your glutes is money. Okay. Well, you've never done squats in your whole life. Okay. Then you do leg day. If you've ever done leg day, holy shit, the first time you have a big leg day, ooh, like you're not walking. Has anyone seen that meme with like the cute roly-poly puppy that's like, I just did leg day. Oh, it's so adorable, but accurate. Hashtag so accurate, because leg day will put you on the floor sometimes. But here's the thing. When you've been doing squats, increasing your weight, guess what? In no time, let's say you had to move a box that was 100 pounds. Okay, this box, you've got to move it from one end of the room to the other. And on day one, you can't even fucking move it. You can't move it. Okay, if you've been doing squats, let's say, this is what the muscle that you need, the glutes to move this box, whatever, you know what I'm saying? If you've been doing it every single day, of course, by month 3 or 4 or whatever time period that is for you, depending on like your mindset and other things, you're going to be able to move it. You're going to go from not being able to move it even an inch in a whole day or a month to it just moves. right? It just fucking like magic, it moves instantly. You just like, boom, you move it across the room. Does this make sense? Does this make sense? Comment below if you have questions. Tell me if this makes sense. This is what we're doing here. This is what we're doing. Also, I have an amazing offering coming up soon. I'm going to keep it super affordable because for a couple reasons, just super quickly, and then I will wrap this up, I promise. YouTube is a whole thing right now. YouTube is a whole thing. I'm not going to get too into it, but the moment that you talk about like pleasure on YouTube, it is a whole thing, okay? That I've been trying to navigate. One of my friends' accounts got completely taken down. It is a whole situation on YouTube right now, okay? And this is not new. This has been for a while. So I'm creating something. So if you're like, where have you been? Why haven't you shown up? Why are you not saying the things? Da 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 da. That's why. So I want to create something very special for you so I can share with you the real goods, the real goods, the real stuff, the stuff I can't say here because I need to get the message out. And I'm not willing to risk having my account like not be here. I mean, that wouldn't be cool, right? I'd much rather show up, say the things that I know I can say, and be like, hey, if you want more, come in here. And so I really hope that you support me in that. And I hope that you just continue to support me in this because I'm trying to figure it out. Like straight up, I am trying to figure this all out so that I can help you, so that I can keep getting the message out, so that I can play by the rules, but also invite you into, the cave of secrets. Okay. So I just want to be super raw, super real with you and share that with you. And it's been fucking hard. Like straight up, it has been a whole thing. I'm not going to get into it, whatever. Okay. Just is welcome to the world. Welcome to life. So I want to keep you posted on that. If you want to be in my upcoming like secret society, basically, that I'm going to be creating, then get on my waiting list, right? Keep up to date with everything. Get on my waiting list. I don't really send out regular emails. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I might be, I might not be, but just get on that waiting list so that you're in the know if this is something that you're interested in. And if you have any requests, comment below. I love you so deeply. I want you to implement all of these things. I want you to tell me what happens. And remember, this is why we practice. And you are that powerful. You get to have everything that you want. Okay, my loves, my kings, my queens, my royalty. I love you so deeply. I love you. I love you. Okay, I gotta end this on. Oh, and thank you for being here. Oh my goodness. Thank you for being here.